Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today's episode is a TikTok made me do it. Yes, this is another one of those things where as you're scrolling through TikTok, you see something and you're like, I need to try that. Well, pizza bombs in the air fryer is that thing. So today we're gonna try our hand at this TikTok sensation, pizza bombs. Now, I have seen it done several ways over the last week or two. So take this recipe with a grain of salt. We're just gonna do the best we can, and I bet they're gonna be amazing. Now there's a reason I wanna do this too. My nephews are coming over this weekend, and I would absolutely love to make these with them. So this is like my trial run for that. So without any further ado, let's get on to this adventure. Let's go. What you're going to need is 1 can of biscuit dough, which is 8 full biscuits, marinara sauce, pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, butter, garlic, salt and pepper to taste, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. Okay, you guys, I am so excited about this recipe because TikTok made me do it, and I'm very pleased that they did because these look so fantastic, and I really want them to work out for this weekend's get together with my nephews. So the first thing we're going to do is open our can of biscuits. And now we will open our biscuits. Now I have seen several recipes on this, and sometimes the person cuts the biscuits in half before they do this recipe. I am not going to do that. I'm gonna make them whole. That may or may not bite me in the butt, but I've seen other people who do them whole. So first thing we're gonna do, according to the internets and TikTok, is we are going to roll out our biscuits into a large circle. So I'm gonna use my pastry roller here from Pampered Chef, which I absolutely love. And kind of like we're doing a wonton wrapper, we're just gonna roll it out. And then we are gonna put some pizza sauce on the inside, so right there in the center. We are going to place some cheese, which some people were using string cheese that they just cut into pieces. I don't know if that's because that's all they had in their refrigerator or if there was a good reason behind that. I honestly don't know. So I'm gonna use shredded mozzarella because I always have shredded mozzarella in my refrigerator. So we're gonna go with that. And then we're gonna put some pepperoni inside our circle here. Now, I have seen several of these videos where they took a bite of this pizza bomb and out came the pepperoni and it was everywhere. So I'm going to bypass that step because I hate to make a mess and I don't want the kids to make a mess. I'm actually going to cut my pepperoni into pieces and then put it into the middle, because then when you take a bite, your pepperoni doesn't come out all in one chunk. And I'm putting 2 pieces of pepperoni in mine. Looks good to me. Now we're gonna gather up the sides and create, hopefully, a little pocket. So we're gonna do this and this. There we go. Looking good. And voila. There we have our first little bomb. Woot woot. And we're going to get it right on our tray. Now, I don't know how big these are gonna grow, so I'm only gonna put 4 on each of my trays and do them 4 at a time inside of our air fryer. Also, I think I'm going to dip it in a little butter first before I put it on my tray. That way they don't stick. And then when I butter it later, I'm just saving a step. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it to all of the rest of these. Okay, the first 4 are now ready for the next step. So the next step says that we're gonna make a compound butter of sorts. So here I have some butter. We are gonna add a little bit of garlic and some Italian seasoning. How much? I don't really know because there's no actual written recipe anywhere. I mean, not that I could find at the moment. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to slather this all over the tops of our pizza bombs here. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and get the air fryer started. We're gonna do custom for 15 minutes at 350, and we're actually gonna let that preheat just a little bit before they go in because I want them to start cooking right away. Meanwhile, I'll start on my next set. All right, those are all done, and now that that's preheated, let's get the first set in. So let's go ahead and cancel, push custom again, push 15, and then we will get these guys inside, and push go. All right, I'll see you back here in 15 minutes to show you the results. I hope it's gonna be amazing. Okay, you guys, there's just about a minute left before these are done. I haven't put the other ones in yet, but I wanted to come back before these were done because I peeked, and they look fantastic. So I want you to see them the moment they come out, and I want us to experience this joy together. I have my trusty oven glove on so I can reach it really nicely, and I just can't wait. I can't wait. There it is, you ready? Check out these beauties. Look at those. You guys, this looks amazing. I will say, make sure that you seal your balls a little better than I did. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and get that off before I get the next set in, or else it will burn. But I am for sure gonna save it because, hello, melted cheese. All right. Oh my goodness. These look fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and lift them up off of, oh, that one's stuck. Let's get something to help it off. I maybe should have used a little bit of parchment paper under each of the balls. Well, I'm gonna write that in the recipe. So if you're looking for this recipe, it's in the info of this video. But using a spatula, it works just fine. I cannot wait to dig into these. So here we go with the ultimate cheese pull, right? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That's amazing. I feel like I could have even put a little bit more cheese in there, but that looks pretty good on the inside. See that? Let's dip it. Not that you have to, but. My hands are full. All right. All right. Well, it's good. I mean, as far as a quick appetizer or something fun to do with the boys, yes, I will still absolutely do this with the boys this weekend. But I feel like it is just biscuit dough with some pizza sauce and pizza toppings. I don't feel like they're super pizza-y, if you know what I mean. They're still very good, but I think I was expecting less biscuit dough and more pizza dough. I know that's silly to say, but my brain is still wrapping around the fact that this is totally a buttery, flaky biscuit with pizza on it. It's good. And it is definitely something that will be fun for us to do as an activity this weekend. If you're following me on Facebook, you may see a picture of this, of me with the boys making this weekend, because I think they'll really like it. I think this is a home run of a recipe, and you could totally mix this up a little. You could use some caramelized onions and some sausage and maybe some peppers and make an everything kind of pizza bomb. You could do a lot with this. This is a clever little recipe, and I now see why the other person was doing them in halves, because this is quite a lot to eat, and so it would be less of an appetizer and more of a kind of two of them are a main dish, because I feel like that's a lot of dough for one. But these are fantastic. Once you wrap your mind around the fact that it is not pizza dough and it is biscuit dough, Everything comes together and it is really a clever little recipe. So thank you, TikTok, for making me do it. I'm excited to do it with my nephews this weekend. And yeah, I guess that's it for this adventure. If you enjoyed that, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I'm always looking for inspiration, like on TikTok or around Facebook or around Twitter or wherever else that inspiration may hit me. Sometimes I'm at a grocery store and I'm like, ooh, that looks cool. I think I want to try it. But if you have any ideas for me that would give me some inspiration, leave me a comment. I read all of my comments and I take everything into consideration. So if you have an idea, leave it there and I'll see what I can do. Otherwise, I will see you on the next adventure. Bye.